Hi friends, I am Vinod Shankar and today we are going to discuss degrees of freedom and poke. We come across the word degrees of freedom many times when we calculate standard deviation, ANOVA, chi-square, etc. and we try to estimate a population parameter. Many of us are not very clear about the term degrees of freedom and its significance. In this video, we are going to discuss how to visualize the degrees of freedom with an example derived from wiring harness industry and how it can be useful to make a Pokeoka or error proofing or foolproofing. With these examples, viewers can correlate how this concept is used in many statistical formulas. Here it is shown the image of a connector with the three cables inserted into it, red, blue and green. Same thing I have shown here. It is red, blue and green. Now let us see how many ways one operator can insert cables into connector if the sequence of insertion is important. So here as per specification it should be first red, then blue and green. So how many permutations we have to see? It is 3 factorial divided by 3 minus 3 factorial. It is 6. In this case we have got only one combination, 3 cables and 3 slots in the connector. Now let us see how many ways one operator can put. The first one is similar to our specification. It is red, blue and green. Next is red, green and blue, blue, red and green, blue, green and red, green, blue and red, and green, red and blue. Now if you see the first one, this is okay, but the second one, this is not as per our spec. Third is also not as per our specification. Fourth one also not as per our specification. Fifth one again wrong. Sixth one also wrong. So in this case, if you see, there are 6 ways. That means there is 6 degrees of freedom. 6 ways one can insert these 3 cables into 3 cavities of connector, and the probability of success is only 1 out of 6. So that means 16% chances of success and 84% chances of failure. So inference is that the probability of making mistakes by an untrained operator is 84% in this case. Now let us see how we can improve the scenario. If we are putting the red cable in the station number 1 and if you transfer the connector to station number 2 where the operator can put blue and green. In this way, how many ways they can interchange between blue and green given that red is already fixed. There is only one way. That means this green has come here, blue has come here. In this case, how many degrees of freedom? We have got 2 degrees of freedom. One is they can put it this way, the other one they can put it this way. And as we have seen that the first one is okay and the second one is not okay. So there are 2 degrees of freedom and 1 by 2 probability of success. That means 50% of chances of success and 50% chances of failure given that the red has been already put it in the connector. Inference is that the probability of making mistakes by an untrained operator in this case is 40%. Now let us see how we can improve it further. The workstation number 1, cavity number 2 and 3 have been temporarily blocked and the red cable the operator has put it in the first slot This is moved to workstation 2, where the red is already put and the third one is already blocked. The only chance is he has to put it in the second slot, that is blue cable. Again move to workstation 3. Here already given that red and blue are already fixed here from the previous sessions. So only chances in the third cavity. Now here if you see how many degrees of freedom, he doesn't have any degrees of freedom because he has to necessarily put it in this cavity only. So in this case we have 0 degrees of freedom and 100% probability of success. This is human error proofing, or as I said in the beginning, the Poka-yoke. Let us see how we can improve it further. This is a kind of automation which I have shown in a symbolic way. There are 3 conduits in that cables are placed in the same sequence as per the specification. When the system switches on, the first it is giving indication to the first slot. This gives a indication to the first conduit, and operator removes the cable from that conduit and placing it in the first slot. This in turn gives the indication to the second slot, which again gives indication to the second conduit, and operator removes the cable and putting it in the second slot. This keeps on going the similar way. This concept is called navigation system in wiring harness industries, and this is a kind of de-scaling of the operators. Operators every time doesn't have to remember the sequence, how it should be placed. Here also the degrees of freedom is 0. Hope that everyone has got a sense or idea about what is this concept called degrees of freedom. We have seen that more the constraints we add, lesser the degrees of freedom, and lesser the errors in the process. The principles are same in statistical formula also, but maybe in some other video I'll explain the same with 1 or 2 examples how it works in statistical formula. So thank you friends for watching this video. If you have any queries, please send a mail to vinodus20140504 at gmail.com.